Alright guys, it's 5:30, got Daddy Dio here, and we are headed to Aztec for the race. Check this out, maybe a little squeak will enjoy that one day. But yeah, we stayed in Callahan with my parents overnight so that we could be a little bit closer to the track, and also we have family here, so got to hang out with my nieces and sister. But it is a chilly morning, we're loading up and gonna go tear it up at Aztec today. Last week at the races, a lot of you guys were surprised that we practice at 7 a.m. Some of you guys were telling me your local races practice at 8 or 9, but for as long as I can remember, it has been 7 a.m. So these early morning, 5:30 a.m. nighttime or early morning drives have been a staple of motocross during my whole life. But today we're only doing 30 plus because 25 plus is the last moto, and I want to finish up. This moto is like the 16th, so it's closer to the end but more in the middle, and we're gonna have a barbecue with my sister and brother-in-law and nieces. So we want to just have the one race, have some fun with it, and then get back home and have some family time because that's more important. But yeah, short little drive to Aztec, about half an hour, and we'll catch up with you guys there. So let's go get it today. And I just realized, if you guys were wondering why I'm wearing the beanie and stuff, the truck is currently showing 29 degrees Fahrenheit, so I know that's below 0 Celsius. So pretty chilly morning this morning. The high is only going to be about 54 degrees, so it's going to be a rather chilly day all day long. But this first practice is definitely going to be a cold one. But got the beanie, got the hoodie, so we'll be all right. But yeah, cold morning for sure. Good morning. Morning. I should have 2 passes under applied technology suspension. Yeah, absolutely, man. So we got to get out there and learn the track real quick.
Here we are at Aztec for the state championship round. Last round of the year then, if it's the state championship. Man, they really worked the track really well. Looks great. Daniel's getting ready to come down for the first practice. I don't know if it shows too well on the screen here, but man, it's not very bright out, and it's cold. All right, here he comes.
On 7-Eleven, we're getting ready to go. It's cold.
They're only giving them 3 laps of practice, I guess because the turnout is so big, and there's a few little changes, so hopefully he can feel those changes out, because 3 laps of practice is not much.
Interesting, okay.
Good?
All right.
That one little extra.
Yeah, I just slid out.
Yeah.
Whew, it's cold.
Yeah.
All right.
Your goggles are all frozen.
Yeah, fogged up and stuff. Thanks, Dad. Whew. .36 degrees and we finished practice. just about 7:30. I don't know how some of those guys get out there and just send it. Like, I couldn't feel my feet, I couldn't feel my fingers. I was even wearing my 100% gloves that are a little bit thicker for cold weather. I know I could wear like some rubber gloves underneath or whatever, but latex gloves. But yeah, some of the guys just get out there and just send it and are flying, and props to those guys. I don't know how y'all do it. I just kind of ride around those first practices. It's so cold just trying to learn the track, but I'll be better in the motos. The practice is just meh. I had a little slip out, just got on the throttle too hard and it was slick, and back end just came around on me. No big deal, you know, kind of expected, but warming up some now. We even got this Dynaglow Pro, so heating up the little pit area is starting to feel good. And like I said, we're Moto 16, I think, so it'll probably be around like 10:30 or something. So we've got like 3 hours until our first moto. So we'll stay in our gear, but we can at least take off the neck brace and the chest protector and just warm up for a bit. Just finished up practice, and man, it was cold. I didn't ride very fast. I really never do in practice. They only gave us 3 laps, so it was just a real quick look at the track. But after last weekend, I had a lot of takeaways just with my riding and stuff. You know, watching the video back, how I performed, but then especially watching the video back, and I was talking to my buddy Dylan, who's a really fast B rider in New England, and he had some insights for me. And then I was watching an AJ Catanzaro video. I'm sure you guys have all seen him, but he has these tip videos. And there was one about keeping your feet on the pegs, like no matter what. And it seriously felt like AJ had watched one of my videos. And of course I know he didn't, but it felt like he watched one of my videos and was speaking directly to me. And he's like, don't do this. And I'm like, I do that. And he's like, do this. And I'm like, I never do that. And then whatever, just the whole way. So I'm really trying to take what he said and focus on it. And I know I'm not going to be perfect. I'll probably still dab my knee. I already had a tip over. But once the motos start and the ground isn't so cold and I can feel my hands, I just really want to focus on keeping my feet on the pegs, and when I do put them around a corner, you know, keeping it up and in and just up high. A lot of times I ride and I like just stick my foot out to the side. Like if I'm on the bike here, I'm riding like that. So just kind of things like that I want to touch on and work on today and improve myself. So that's a main focus today. I guess if we have the keys to the moto, the KTM keys to the moto, I want to have fun because that's why I'm out here. I'm not out here to win a championship or anything like that. So have fun, improve on my riding, and again, leave with a smile on my face, which goes hand in hand with having fun. But should be a really good day out here. Focus on that. Only doing the one class, and I think that's about gonna do it. So we've got a while, but let's hang out, watch some other practices, watch the motos, cheer on some buddies, and get ready to go have some fun out there. So you might be able to tell, especially from Dad's drone shots, the pits are packed. It's actually the state championship. So this is the last round of RMRA for the year. It was only a 5-round series, which makes me mad that I didn't race the Pueblo race. I should have done just 30 plus and not 25 plus, but that's okay. So this is actually the last round, state championships, a nice big turnout. So hopefully we have some good amount of people on our gate drop in our class, and have a lot of fun with it. So hanging out with Tyler at Applied Technology Suspension and Growing Up Moto, and it's just great to have a good crew out here. So let's go hang out. I'm gonna go ahead and sync my Lit Pro, even though it was just 3 pretty slow laps, just to get a feel of some stuff out there, if there was anything that was really staggering where I could have done better. But it's kind of hard to compare because it's not like I ran a bunch of laps and tried a bunch of different lines, but still sync up the Lit Pro, and then I can see my lines and just use those. So the final practice, 50 cc's is out there right now, and then they're gonna start the program up. So we're getting ready to grip it and rip it. I'm seriously pretty sure it's getting colder as the day goes on. The fog is rolling in some, showing at 35 right now. When it's not saying ice, there we go. And it is cold, so I'm sure Tyler would let us in his camper, but I'm just not sure where he's at, so I don't want to go in there without permission. So we're gonna sit in the truck with the heater on for a little bit, but it is chilly. So only like second moto has gone, or third race has gone, so we've still got some time, but definitely gonna be wearing the hoodie. Probably gonna end up wearing the latex gloves under the normal gloves just to have some warmth, but definitely cold out there, so we'll see how all this goes today. Watch some friends, and it's just getting colder and colder. You can see the fog's moving in, so they're starting to feel the moisture in the air. So cold. just as I suspected, Tyler invited us into his camper here, so at least we're warm in here. But we were just watching some motos. People are starting to pull their goggles, but it didn't look their goggles were too roosted. Some of them even had tear off, so they must be fogging up now. And the fog's moving in. You can feel the moisture in the air. Almost feels like snow or frozen, I don't know, but it's super cold, so sitting on the line is not going to be fun. That moto is going to be super cold, but it's only 4 or 5 laps. It'll be over just like that. So we're warming up in here. That was like moto 6 or 7, so we still got a ways to go until our first one, but just hanging out, staying warm in the trailer. So appreciate that from Tyler for sure. All right, my first moto's coming up here soon. We're about to get into staging, which luckily we're right across from. So I put my chest protector on, then the hoodie back on. I'm gonna do some jumping jacks, try and warm up before we actually head over there. And it's gonna be rough, but we'll get out there and see what we can do. Just because it's so cold, I am gonna wear some latex gloves underneath my gloves, which I don't do very often. It's been a long time since I have. It always gives a weird grip feel, but I think it's gonna be better than frozen fingers and hands. I mean, they're still gonna be cold, but it'll help. So we'll run that, and it'll be a little weird on the grip, but I think it's the right call for this. Here we are in staging. 30 plus C is on the line. I think that closest one to us is my buddy Brandon, so hopefully he can get a good start. He's trying to finish top 10 for the championship series, so he's been doing well. Hope he gets a good start. And then here we got 30 plus B. So got the gloves doubled up, feels super weird. Got the hoodie, you know, you can see everyone here is wearing jackets and hoodies, pretty much have to. So get out there and have a good old moto. Got the polar, and see what we can do. Sweet. 17th gate pick out of 20. Sick. So find out what gate we want here. I'm probably gonna go kind of outside there. I don't know. All right, 17th gate pick out of 20. Hopefully.
Lap, right hard, there you go. Wow, good ride. Good ride. I want to eat an ice cream sandwich. Yeah. Finished up 5th in that one, so we'll take that. It's not amazing, but not too bad. We'll take it.
We're nice and warm in here in Tyler's trailer. Just checked the moto scores. We got 5th out of, I think it was 20. I didn't actually check, but that's how many were like listed beforehand on my gate pick. So 17th gate pick. We finished up 5th. Honestly, I think it should have been 4th, but I was struggling to hold on and stuff. Made some really weird mistakes. At least I didn't hit the ground, but that one guy passed me. I should have been able to hold him off, but that's all right. We're still happy with 5th, and the program's right about to end and go back to the second motos for all the classes. So we're just hanging out. We got some burgers from the food truck they have, so Dad hooked us up, so thank you, Dad. And yeah, just hanging out a bit until our second moto. We have a long time now, but warm back up, and yeah, just try and mitigate the mistakes from that moto. But my start wasn't anything great. Tyler offered to sweep my start after the A's went, and I was like, no, it's okay. I probably should have had him do it. I just spun pretty bad, and everyone kind of took off. Once I got over the gate, I was able to get up a little bit further and just kind of, I guess, make some passes. I don't know, it kind of feels like it was all a blur, but there were two guys in front of me, like right in front of me, and it seemed like every corner they would slow down way more than I expected, and I was like almost getting into the rear tire. Just made a few passes, and I was pretty worn out, hands were pretty cold, and just wanted to finish that moto. The last lap, that Yamaha almost got me. He's actually pitted right next to us. He almost got me, he was really close, and then I was able to take that outside going up over that little hill thing and hold him off. The last few corners are really hard to pass in, so I was able to hold him off, luckily. But hopefully Moto 2 we can maybe, you know, third or fourth or something, but overall just go out there and stay off the ground again and get through this day and get home so we can get warm. But I'm gonna eat now and hang out till Moto 2. Second motos are getting underway, so I'm coming over here just to watch Stephanie start, which is Tyler's wife. So just come watch her moto, and then like I said, we have quite a long wait until ours, but come check it out and just see how the track is shaping up. They didn't do a midday prep or anything, so it's 1:15 and they're getting the second motos rolling here. We've just been hanging out. It's just past 3. It's still very cold. I actually took a nap inside Tyler's camper for a little bit, so that was nice. I think it's like Moto 13 or so is probably up there, so we're getting close since we're 16, but still not in a rush yet. But go out, finish out this moto. Like I said, I'm not going to wear the gloves underneath my gloves, the latex gloves. We'll just have a little bit colder hands, but at least be able to feel the bars. So yeah, it's been a pretty crazy day. It's been super nice to have this though, just because it's been so cold. We would have been sitting in the truck all day anyway, so it's nice to be able to hang out with friends and get out of the cold for sure. But getting a little bit geared up now, just getting everything in ducks in a row for this second moto, so let's go get it. All right, we tried lining up a little further outside here behind Devin Brassfield, and after he goes, my buddy Todd Bannister, he's going to sweep off the gate for me, so really appreciate that. Just want to have a nice, safe moto and get a good result out of here.
Safe, man, be safe.
Thanks, bro. Hey, good job. That's what's up. Hell yeah, bro. Good stuff. You're okay. Ah! Why'd I kill it? Dang it.
Gone down. Go, 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 go! Woo!
That was kind of sucked. Oh well. Another fall. That one was because I was pushing so hard. That wasn't such a goon fall. I mean, it was, but it's because I was really trying to hammer it in there, but that's all right. Oh well.
How was that one?
Yeah, I took a spill. I was running really well, and I had a good line. I just hit the rut too hard and then just washed the front, but yeah. It's slick and the bumps are so square edge. You just hit them and just pops your hands off.
Yeah. That one rut after the table, you go right.
Yeah.
That main rut, every time you went through the thing was just like,
yeah.
I was like, oh, that looks fun.
Black. Oh. Well, dang it. I had another fall. That was definitely, you could call it a squid squad, but at least I was passing. I was in 5th. I was trying to make that pass into 4th, and they were taking that inside hump, and the lap before I had a sweet line on the outside really fast. I tried to hit that again, and I hit it, and then the front just started to go. I should have been able to save it, but it just kept going, and then it finally just went out on me. Picked up the bike, it was still running, and then I killed it as I picked it up. So that was a real bummer that I was running 5th, passing for 4th. Really would have liked to finish up 4th or 5th in that moto. And it took a while to get going, and then another guy passed me. He must have crashed earlier or something, because he went by pretty fast. And that last lap, I was winded. My hands were so cold. Then after falling, like I hit my fingertip, hands were cold. I was just tired. Like from the excitement of running up there and trying to make that pass and then falling. So I was pretty beat. All the braking bumps and acceleration bumps are just freaking square edges. So it's not as rough as brush, but when you hit the bumps, they're just freaking, they're hard. So the track, it's overcast and everything and cold, so the moisture was staying on the track, and then it's so cold it was freezing and the ground was frozen, so everything was super slick out there. So you just kept sliding the front end around and it bit me back there. So that sucks. It could have been a 5.4 or maybe even a 5.5 day, but that's not how it went. So I'm a little bit bummed that I had that, but at least I was pushing. It wasn't like I had great starts, but I was up in the running and I wasn't just settling for it. I told myself to like settle in and find a groove or whatever, but when those people are right in front of you, you're trying to make moves. So the guy crashed over that step down in front of me. I hope he's okay. And then yeah, just I don't know, I was happy to be up there battling and giving him a run for the money. It's a bummer that I had to tip over like that, but that's how it goes. So we're gonna load up now. We'll go check out what place we got. I'm sure, you know, probably like maybe a 5.10 or something like that. So no trophy, but that's all right. It was still a good day. We're leaving here safe, so we're gonna get loaded up now. Hey Deel, where do you ride mostly, bud? Yeah, pretty much everywhere. I live up in Denver now, so Thunder's my closest track. Yeah. But I'll do Thunder, IMI, down here. I guess that's really like the main three. Tell me I need to go out and check it out. I just haven't been up there yet. All loaded up. We're gonna go check and see if they posted the moto scores yet. But last week, you know, in 30 plus when I crashed in the first moto, when I tipped over and then tripped over the tire, I was pretty mad about that because I was all alone. I was just riding and tipped over there. This crash I wasn't as upset about because I was actually pushing, trying to make a pass, trying to gain position when it happened. So I mean, that happens. It's frustrating that I crashed again and I hit the ground twice today, just tip overs, but still frustrating. But just getting a few more rides under my belt. But that does it for the RMRA season, so have to go around and hit some different races to get some gate drops in. But we'll just keep improving, and I think when I get up with those guys, I'm just really trying to battle with them, and maybe I push myself too hard and then I make a little mistake. So no big deal with that. I am glad that it happened while I was actually battling and trying to move up in position. So we'll go see if they have the results posted now. More people passed me than I realized, so I finished up 5:14 for 8th overall, so that's okay. I thought that was going to be a little bit higher, but no worries at all, so all good. The 2 races we hit this year finished up with an 8th and a 9th overall with 1 good moto and 1 bad moto, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. So we're going to go ahead and get out of here now. Courtney, what are you doing?
Have shoes and socks on?
So we're back at my parents' house now, hanging out with the family, and I'm just gonna take a shower and have dinner. So with that, we're gonna finish up. What?
Run away from the monster.
Okay, run away from the monster. They're crazy. So that's gonna do it today, guys. So appreciate y'all watching. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to, you know, win or get a 5.4 or something like that, but finish the day with a smile. You know, the keys to the race or keys to the moto. I wasn't great with keeping my feet on the pegs and all of that, but on the next practice day, I'll definitely be working on that. It's really hard to do it in the race, as you can imagine. You know, you get in the zone and then you just start riding like what's ingrained deep in your brain instead of working on these new techniques and stuff. So we'll keep working on it, but that's gonna do it. As always, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this, leave a comment, and until next time, guys, as always, take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice. We'll talk to you later.